little of dust because I just unplugged my spreader. Not the chopper, the spreader. We're going to bale this stuff for straw, for bedding. And my chopper is not working. I need to spend about $1,200 on parts for it, which I did not call today. I wanted to see how this was going to go before I went and spent a bunch of money. But soybeans seem to be coming in pretty good. We're, according to this thing, well, of course we went through the crappy part of the field. We're running, I don't know, we're at over 50 bushel to the acre now. And for those of you out west that think that 50 bushels is lousy, man, if you'd have lived with the weather and the deer that we've been fighting all summer long, you'd be happy that that's what you're getting.
That's right.
I mean, yeah. We're running between, look at that rabbit go. And it's full of rabbits. Here's another one.
I see.
Oh, cottontail rabbits.
Yeah, they're cottontail.
Well, I'm not going to complain about it, but we're going to bale the soybean stubble or the straw, and I have a market for it. I don't know what it's going to yield, what the price is going to be, but when your soybean yields are low, like deer cleared off one 60-acre farm, another 50-acre farm, so we're looking at 110 acres that were completely cleared off. 110 acres. You know, that really hurts. So you got to make it up somewhere else. And apparently that's just going to be in this bean straw. So I figure if I bale 300 bales of it, I'm going to bale 15 bales this afternoon. I'm going to cut this, I'm going to finish this off, and I'm going to rake it. Teresa's going to bale it. It won't take me but a few minutes to rake it. And she can bale it, and then I can send it on Wednesday. You know, send it on Wednesday and see what the market bears. It should go for, it shouldn't be too damn high, you know. I'd be happy with 80 bucks a ton. You know, that'd be okay.
Something.
Well, yeah, $80 a ton, and then you pulled a couple tons to the acre, it's $160 more an acre.
Sure.
To, you know, per acre. And we are definitely doing over 50 bushel. So, there's spots where we're not. Like right here, where the basin, this field is a basin. But, yeah, if we can add another $100, $150, $200 to the acre off of the stubble, that's okay. Soybeans bring nothing to organic matter, and this is going back into hay anyway, so it's not like I need that residue for anything. There is a cover crop on it, so in the spring, this is actually going to get killed off, and I'm going to put alfalfa across the whole entire farm. If it's not alfalfa, it'll be orchard grass, something to the effect of that. But dust is tough.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd like to, definitely would like to get a few $1,000s more from the straw, or stubble, or whatever you want to call it. But the combine's doing good. I'm not seeing anything going out the back. Nothing more than normal. I did open up the top sieves a little bit more because I want that at, there's 11/16. So I just want them to I want the beans to all fall through and then get cleaned on the lower sieve, which is where it really shouldn't take place. And that'll keep it from going out the back. But, you know, startup blues, we already had a couple of little hiccups here. Nothing terrible, but, you know, something you have to deal with. Like, plugged up the spreader, so I had to readjust that. And what else did it do? It didn't really do a hell of a lot. You'd be surprised, probably get 30 bales off this damn field.
Damn.
You'll see, because I'm gonna rake it. When I'm done with this field, I'm gonna go get the rake. I got a rake here. I'm gonna rake it, and you can bale it.
Okay.
And you're gonna pack it pretty tight.
All right.
I'll just move on to the next field then. Because we're not really into cutting into beans hard. We've only got, the early planted beans was a limited amount. There's this farm, not all of this farm, and then 2 other farms that were early enough that we could get in, you know, to get them off. But I'm not in a hurry to sell them either.
Yeah, we want the price to get up there.
I want that price to change a little bit. You know, this bullshit with Argentina. You know, the politicians in this country, and I'm talking about politicians that are in office today. Brooke Rollins is the Secretary of Agriculture, but, you know, and the jury's out on her if you ask me. I mean, Donald Trump, we know he wants to do good for farmers, but, you know, he's dealing with other entities within, like the U.S. Department of Agriculture. And let's face it, cheap food equals happy population. If you have expensive food, you have unhappy population. Unhappy population doesn't elect you into office the next time. So you've got that to think about. So farmers can be, you know, farmers can be abused. We're still going to grow this crop. I'm not. 3/4 full. I'm not going to grow this crop. I'm done. I'm done planting corn and soybeans for a while, at least. You know, if chronic wasting disease comes in and kills 90% of the deer in the state of New Jersey, then I'll come back to it. But to be quite honest with you, there's no point. I got another crop that I'm more than likely going to be planting, and that's a direct to consumer crop. So it's not something that, and no, it's not deer corn. You know, that's what everybody wants to do. Oh, are you going to grow deer corn? Well, I might bag some corn for deer hunters, because, you know, they may want to buy it. But what are they doing? They're paying like $8 for a 50-pound bag or a 40-pound bag. I think it's $8 for 40 pounds is what deer corn is bringing. But, you know, $8, okay, fine. 40-pound bag, okay, that's fine too. But you're not gonna sell 50,000 bushels of corn. You know, I'm not gonna sell 50,000 bushels of corn to deer hunters. It just isn't possible. Oh, it's possible, but I would need to sell it to every deer hunter that was ever known to mankind in order to do that. You know, deer hunters are like other people. They get loyal to the people they buy it from. They enjoy going and talking with the farmer. Usually it's a retired guy or semi-retired. But no, it's not that. And I'm not going to disclose what it is, because I just don't think it's anybody's business. And you'll see soon enough. And we're going to do that. But for the most part, corn and soybeans are not going to be, if I do them, it's going to be a much smaller scale. And the only reason I'll be doing them is because I didn't get the hay planted that I needed to get planted. So, but who knows? I may change my mind entirely. Hell yeah, maybe we'll just go on the Farmer Welfare Program and just collect a check from the United States government. Because nobody has to pay that other than the government. You know, it's government money. And that is being totally sarcastic, because the government doesn't have money.
No.
The public has the money.
Yep.
The government takes the money from the public and then gives it to people like me.
Shuffle around, right?
Yeah, they shuffle it around. And, you know, but anyway, who knows? Who knows? It's not neither here nor there. And
your moisture is 21%? That's high.
No. The moisture tester on this thing is not right. It's got a blown fuse on the motor. So I could clean it out and get it going again, but believe me, it snaps in your teeth. This is getting put in the grain bin and air run on it anyway, so what does it matter? I'm gonna have to send you for a bin fan to replace the one that is out there. Broke. Hello. All right, so she was having a nodder problem, so I'm just gonna show you. This was soybeans like 2 hours ago. We combined them, I raked them, and we're baling the straw. This is good bedding. We used to use it when we had the cows. Never in big bales. We did it in little bales. But it was always seemed to be hard on the little baler when we did it. But with the low price of soybeans right now, and you're not going to get a lot of money for this. This is not a high dollar thing. But I'm going to be planting hay here this spring. I can't do it this fall because there's a cover crop on it, even though it doesn't look like it grew. But this spring I'm going to go ahead and I might just go ahead and put orchard grass in here. And then the cover crop can be cover for the orchard grass. But yeah, and then I can cut the cover crop off early, and then the orchard grass comes up as a nice looking second cut. I could do that. I could do that pretty easily. Whatever it is, it's tonnage. Tonnage is tonnage. So anyway, with that being said, it's not a lot of money, but it is money, and if I can get another $100 to $200 an acre because of the straw, that'd be all right. And it kills 2 birds with 1 stone. I don't have to worry about this fodder or this soybean straw in the hay when I go to bale it next year, because even though it will be pretty well rotted up, this stuff has a tendency to come back and bite you in the ass. And I'm going to be making good quality hay, so I don't really want to have this material in my good quality hay. It's just the way it's going to be, because it will then diminish the quality of the hay and I'll lose money that way. So it's better to take it off. Oh, she's having problems with this effing thing. What did she do? I'll bet she didn't check the bottom. I'll bet you she didn't check the bottom. Anyway, so that's the deal. And yeah, I bet that's what she did. She goes. What is she having problems with? She said she got it, but she didn't got it. Let me climb up there.